Hi ladies, Molly here. I'm going to show you how I apply my manicures. So this color is from the 2020 Spring Summer collection launch. It is called Seattle Royale, and this is what your packaging will look like when you receive your strips in the mail. So this is our new packaging. It was just released with our spring and summer collection launch. So over time, as our previous packaging begins to sell out, all of our new sets will be in this packaging. So it's less paper use and easier to fit in a small purse, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my package here. If it is your first time applying Color Street, don't worry. There are instructions here at the top of the packaging. So I'm gonna just rip this open. Set it aside. I'm going to pull this back so you can see what's inside here. And inside my package, I have a nail file. I have an alcohol prep pad to clean off my nail bed. And then in this little sealed packaging, I have my nail strips. Now there are 2 strips of 8 in each set, so there are 16 total because we all have different sized nails. So we're able to utilize each of these strips to help individualize each manicure for each person. Almost every single nail strip you'll see is the same length and width from end to end, but we do have a few sets that are tapered on the ends so that you can really find that unique set and that unique fit for your nails, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unwrap my nail file. Now what I've done before I've even gotten started is I filed my nails down, I buffed them out. I just like to do it because I feel like it gives me like a shiny sheen on my nails. And then I washed my hands with Dawn dish soap just because I tend to have really oily skin. It's not necessary for everyone, but I just want to make sure I don't have any excess oils on my nails before I get started. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and use my nail prep pad to clean off my nails and make sure I don't have any excess oils on there. I just wipe the nail bed. Again, my cuticles have already been pushed back and I've already filed my nails. Okay. That's pretty easy, right? So they're nice and clean now. Okay, I'm going to discard that on the side. All right, so I'm going to just let that dry for a second before I get started. I love this pretty color. Look at that sparkle, right? Okay, so let me go ahead and open this up. You'll see that there's a tear mark here where you can just easily open your set. Now, something to remember, keep this slip right here because if you have extra strips when you're done, you'll go ahead and reseal them in here and save them for your next application. So if you're going to need an extra accent nail, or if you'd like to do a pedicure with your extra strips, you'll have those left for you. So, okay, so here are my 16 strips. So you can see the 8 strips on each set. Okay, so if this is your first time trying Color Street, I recommend really taking the strips and lining them up with your nail to see what's going to fit your nail the best. I've used these strips quite a bit, so I do know what strips fit my nails the best. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. So I'm going to take this small strip right here. I'm going to take it off where it's perforated. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the top plastic layer here. I'm going to discard that on the side. I'm going to use my nail to lift the tab up here. I'm going to discard the bottom white backing on the side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger here. I'm going to pull this tab off. I'm going to go ahead and line it up with my cuticle as close as I possibly can to the cuticle and see if it's straight. Now if it's not straight, this looks like it's straight, but if it's not straight, I can just lift it right back up and put it right back down. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this down. I'm going to pull a little bit just to make sure that it's nice and flat on the nail. I'm going to flatten it out. I'm going to pinch the end. I'm going to go ahead and take my thumb and perforate the excess off the end of the nail, right there. Perfect, that's one nail right there. My next set, I know that I can use this strip, the wider end, for my ring finger. So again, I'm going to take off the plastic top. I'm going to remove the polish from the backing. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my finger. I'm going to remove the tab. I'm going to place it as close as I possibly can to the cuticle without going over the cuticle, okay? So this looks straight. I'm going to press it down, press it down. I'm going to pull a little bit, smooth out the edges. Okay? And this is the way that I recommend your first time you apply Color Street, how you should apply it. Don't worry about using the other end, the nail strip. You can go ahead and use one strip per nail. Okay, so now that I pinched it at the end like this and kind of wrapped it around the nail, I'm going to use my thumb up and under the nail like this to perforate. If there's any excess that's wrapped under the nail, that's fine. I'm going to get that later when it cures, when it's ready to be filed, okay? So we have 2 nails done already. Now I'm going to show you a more advanced move. Not something that you necessarily need to do your first time that you're applying Color Street, but I'd just like to show you so that there's an option there. I'm going to remove the top. I'm going to remove the bottom. I'm going to do something called the anchor method, okay? I'm just going to attach it right here to the backing. I'm going to press it down. Here, it's straight. I'm going to press, press, press down, okay? I'm going to go ahead and remove that now. I'm going to pull, press down on the nail. I'm going to remove this extra tab right here, okay? Discard it on the side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep the other end to use on my other middle fingernail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pointer finger under here. I'm going to perforate just as I did with the other nails. But I'm not pinching the excess off the end because I want to be able to use this side, since my nails are short enough, for my other middle finger. So I'm going to apply this to that finger. I'm going to press it down. I'm going to stretch it a little bit. I'm going to push down the sides. Okay? Now I'm not going to use the excess here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it over the nail here. You'll see I have some excess on this one too that I need to clean up. So I'm going to use my file that came in my package. Okay? So I'm going to just file down. In a downward motion, always in a downward motion, not across and not up. And I can go ahead and peel the excess away from the nail. Ta-da! Isn't that cool? So that's a way that you can save or use less strips and save more strips in the end to use again at a later date. It's a great trick that I use. I love saving extra strips for future manicures when I want another accent nail or something that might be fun. This would be so fun with a solid too, like maybe a white or something to go with it. So I like to go ahead and keep these on hand if I have any extras when I'm done. Okay, so let me go ahead and get going because I don't want to waste too much time. So I'm going to grab another strip. I'm going to do my pointer finger. Break that apart. I'm going to peel off the top strip. I'll go back to the regular application that I was initially showing you. I'm going to peel that back. Peel off this tab. I'm going to line this up with my nail here, close to the cuticle but not over the cuticle. That looks straight. I'll push it down. Kind of back and down towards the cuticle. I'm pushing it and now I'm stretching forward, okay? I'm going to smooth out on each side. All right. Now I'm going to pinch the end. Like this. Another way that you can have your excess nail polish come off is you can also file. You want to get that off. This is actually the recommended way that Color Street recommends removing your strip. Now, as you're watching this, if you're having any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to be able to answer that question for you. Okay, I'm just going to take that excess off. Done and done. All right, let's go do the other hand real quick. show you why this is considered a 10-minute mani if I stop talking a little bit. Okay, so let me just grab the sizes that fit the other nail. I'm going to peel off the top, peel off the back, remove the tab, place it close to my nail, or close to my cuticle on the nail. This looks a little crooked. I'm going to lift it right back up and place it right back down. Right, I'm going to push down, stretch a little bit, press down, press down. I'm going to pinch. I'm going to remove this. Now, one other thing, you'll notice that I didn't do my other thumb. My thumbs are my best tool. I always say this to everyone. Your thumbs are your best tool. Apply those last, okay? So that's a key thing to know when you're applying your first manicure. Apply your thumbs last. They are going to be your best tool while you're applying your manicure. Okay. Remove this tab. I'm going to place this strip down. Looks good. I'm going to press it down, press it down. I'm going to stretch a little bit. A little excess on that side, so I'm going to show you how to take that off. I'm going to pinch, and I'm going to go ahead and perforate the end off here. Okay? Now, my thumbs being my best tools, I'm going to go ahead and use my thumb to perforate any excess nail polish off. So you'll see me remove that extra nail polish right here. There we go. Okay. Got some on my other nail. Okay. Let me go ahead and get to my pointer finger. Peel this off. Peel off the nail polish. Peel off the tab. And I'm going to apply it as close as I possibly can to the cuticle without going over the cuticle. I'm going to press down, pull, and press down both the sides. I'm going to pinch at the end, and I'm going to use my thumb to perforate under the nail right here, okay? All right, so we've got everything done except for my thumbnails. So let me go ahead and grab my thumbs here. These are the strips that I'm going to use for my thumb. And now again, if it was your first time applying, you check your size first before you put it on. I'm going to remove the top plastic layer, the polish from the backing, the tab. Got a little extra right there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and line it up with my cuticle, but not over my cuticle. So it's right up against it. Oh, it's a little crooked, I think. I'm going to lift it right back up, and I'm going to put it right back down. Okay? I'm going to press it down, pull, press down the sides. How awesome is this? You know what the best thing is about this? When I'm done, I'm going to run downstairs, and I'm going to get my kids. My husband has them right now. And I'm going to play with them and not worry about them messing up my nails because it's already dry. That is one of the most beautiful things about this. Like, I don't even need to worry about it. I don't need to worry about my toddlers ruining my manicure. It's done, and it's done. All right, ladies, last strip right here. Got a beautiful manicure going on. All right, up against the cuticle, but not over. I'm gonna press it down. Now, if you do get this on your skin or over your cuticle, be sure to remove that excess nail polish because as your nail polish grows out, it's going to catch on that. You want to make sure that your manicure grows out nicely, okay? All right, so I'm going to file the ends a little bit. you go, ladies. Seattle Royale. Look how pretty this is. Look at the sparkle. And that is how you do a Minute Mani. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.